Welcome back, everyone, to Pontas Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 17, Chapter 6 of Tainted Grail. We're playing the Red Death expansion. We were just exploring the Pictish lands of the Blood Red Wetlands. We came across these Pict tribes. We learned some bits about miasma, that they were having some kind of operation or something. Not quite sure, but we did encounter with the Picts. We're back to the wetlands. We're going to move the down city to 410 with our Dance Macabre miniature. We still got the Formorian Sentinel guarding the north. So let's jump into Waterworks and see where we are. 432 to closing out our adventure. So it says if we have Lay of the Land Part 8 status, which we do, we traveled to the Southlands already. Rappel down to the river. Let's rappel down to the river. Verse 7. It says, you look around the boggy terrain thinking of the slog that awaits you in advance. How many days will you be able to navigate this marshy maze? Well, this is just going to send us back to the lay of the land. You examine and find a boat there with wood. The vessel doesn't bear any signs of use. There are no scratches on the oars. There's also a sealed tube inside with a map, so we have that. So, okay, so we already do that. We can't do that. Travel to the southern lands. Study the machinery. Let's go back to study the machinery. Search the forge. Have we searched the forge yet? 6. Okay, so you wince each time a hammer connects with an anvil, spraying you with flakes of rust. Your ears begin to hurt, and you're afraid you might go deaf if you spend too much time here. But you can't rush the search, as a single mistake may result in being crushed under one of the tireless hammers. If you don't have secret card 115, examine old swords in a barrel. Proceed. Exit the forge. So let's examine the old swords in the barrel first. Go to verse 9. You recognize these pommels. They have the shape of your family sword. Their hilts are different, but this means nothing, as they've changed regularly as the weapons often used. You approach the barrel slowly, feeling excitement and fear. Did you find the forge of the master smith who made your weapons? Rust had devoured most of the blades, but you can still tell that they were similar to yours. You open the door next to the barrel and enter the workshop. Your world suddenly crumbles. Hundreds of rusted swords, copies of the well-known blade, are stashed in decrepit crates. Several molds in the same shape rest on the wall. Your precious, unique family heirloom was made here, in a mass production form. Was your ancestor from the homelands not a royal knight, but a simple guard? You try to explain to yourself that it's just a sword, but the fact that you spend so much time thinking about it with some ancient blade of legend leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. Well, this is pretty grim. So we gain unique perspective part 4. So it's like our hero from our returned lands was actually just one of a soldier, but maybe it's because of the miasma, something like that. Like he survived and blipped through to like another dimension, something like this. So we can go and look back at, let's go to verse 11. You swerve between the thunderous machinery, trying to avoid getting crushed. You finally find a place to catch a breath, and you notice the forge was once full of tools and strange objects, but now most of them are shattered and turned to dust due to decades of constant vibration. Maybe there's something else here. If you don't have the Valuables Part 5 status, Valuables Part 5, we don't have it. We gain the Valuables Part 5 status, and we gain an ancient item. So let's grab an ancient item and see what we get here. Our ancient item is, whoa, a tournament armor. Whoa, tournament armor. Do we have to keep it? I don't know. I don't think we need it. Okay, so we got the tournament armor. We can search the cluttered area. Okay, we can roll a die. Okay, so we just add our attributes to this. And then we can go check out this location. And go to the Book of Secrets. Okay. Book of Secrets says, you descend into a cramped chamber under the anvil and you feel the first thump shaking the ceiling. You suddenly become aware of the weight of all those iron blocks above your head, but you convince yourself that it's lasted for so long these moments won't change much. This hidden area looks like a small workshop with tiny anvils made of gold and patina-covered silver. One is even made of pure diamond, although no larger than your thumbnail. You take all of them. You emerge from the underground, not sure what this counts as success or not, but you had hoped for an ancient relic or something more useful than these riches. So we gain 10 wealth, which is handy. And I will just share that equally between everyone, so they all have 5 now. We gain the 10 wealth. And let's go ahead and get Trinkets and Baubles, Part 7. Trinkets and Baubles, Part 7. So we just kind of got some wealth, which is fine. 7. Then we go back to the beginning again. That's 434. No, sorry, 432. 432. We've rested by the water tank. Otherwise, go to verse 8. There are many turncocks and valves here. They range in size from as tall as your finger to as large as an extended arm. Unfortunately, most of them are rusted and crumble upon the touch. However, you can turn some of them, manipulating the flow of water. Open the dam between the 2 water tanks. Turn the valves off to the second tank. Okay, let's try that. The water level drops slowly, then it starts rising again. Quickly turn off the valve or open the dam between the 2 tanks. Okay, what the heck is going on? It's like a waterworks game here. Turn off the valve, then you open the dam and let the water out. The shiny thing is now only a few yards under the surface, and you have to dive for it. It's an abandoned relic from the past. We gain another relic. Wow, look at this, another ancient item. This is the Knight's Lance. Okay, so we can give that to Bayor, also make him a knight now. And we get Valuables Part 6. Okay, Valuables Part 6. So we're just getting some gear here. We're just sort of farming, I guess. And we gained that, and we got the ancient item. So now our exploration ends. So I think for next turn, we're going to go back to the inner city. Or do we go back south again? I'm not quite sure what we should do. Is there any other places that we haven't explored? It says our quest is learn how to deal with miasma. Place a special event upon the deck. Okay, we've got this one out already. Locate the ally you've befriended in the port district. So where is it to the port district? Let's try to find what port district was, just to jog my memory here. So the port district was the old port, which is 410. But this is in the other version of the city. So like we're in the restored version of it. So 410 is not anywhere on our map anymore. I think this gets replaced. So, like when we went through the Red Gate, basically, we flipped to the other world. So that's that. I think that's going to wrap it up for the turn, guys. Go check out our bookstore link down below. You can check out our books on Lovecraftian inspiration from the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. to the alchemical courtship in the Dreamlands. Also, go check out our gameplay. We've got tons of other Tainted Grail out there. We've got Song of Ice and Fire, Conan by Monolith, Cthulhu Death May Die. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next round. Bye-bye.